Okay, this is the bonding molecular geometry lab. And what we are going to do is do our Lewis dot structures, our molecular geometries, and our bonding and polarities for this one. Okay, in activity 1, it wants you to pick 3 chemical formulas from each group 1, 2, and 3. And for my first group, I chose CH4 and SF6, sulfur fluoride 6. And I will show you how I came up with the dot diagrams and the Lewis structure in just a second. Okay, so for CH4, you have the chemical formula CH4. The central atom is C for carbon. You have the dot diagram, which you have the hydrogens all on the outside. And then you have 2 in each one from going to the central atom, which is the C. As far as like the electrons, valence, you have 4 valent electrons for carbon and 4 hydrogen valent electrons. The Lewis dot structure is like this. You have the carbon in the middle, and you have 2 dots or electrons from the C to the H, from the H to the C. Okay. For the sulfur fluoride, same thing. Chemical formula SF6. The central atom was 6. As far as the dot diagrams, you have 6 fluorides. And so it's an valence electrons of 7. So what you're going to do is for the dot diagram, 2, 4, 6, and then 7. Same thing on all 6 of the fluorides with 2, 4, 6 for on the sulfur. The Lewis diagram part, you're just going to draw your bond with your 6 electrons on all of them. 2, 4, 6. Central atom, like I said, is the sulfur. Okay. And that's how you do activity 1, and you're going to do that for all 3 groups. What's your 3? Give me 1 second, and we're going to do activity 2. Okay, so activity 2 consists of using the balloons, and what you're going to do is use the balloons to make your electron domain structures. What you're going to need, I'm going to use these 2 balloons to make the linear domain, and with electron atoms. So, and what you want is you want them to be the same size after you blow them up. So right now we're going to blow these up, and give me 1 second while we do that. Okay, we got our first balloon. And like I say, you want the other balloon to match the size of this one. have my other balloons. So now we're going to tie both of these together, and we're just going to make our linear domain structure. And there you have it. One is bigger than the other one, but we have those two. You need to do this for all the electron domains. And I already have my sixth one. This one is the linear. The one that contains all 6 electrons is called the octahedral, and that is this one right here. I have all balloons. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And that's your octahedral. Okay. Next, we're going to go to activity 3. Give me 1 second. Okay. So your activity 3, you're going to, with using your model set, you're going to do your molecular geometry. And for my first one, the CH4, you're gonna have your carbon, which we use black because it tells you to use black for carbon, and then you have your hydrogen on the end, and it says in there to use the white prongs for your hydrogen. So CH4, we have your carbon, like I say, then you have the 4 hydrogens, and that is the molecular geometry for that one. The other one I have is for the sulfur fluoride. Okay. And for this one, you're going to use the silver prong in the middle. Okay. And then the greens are for the fluorides. So you want to have 6 of those. And that's why this one looks like this. Okay. So your sulfur, so this is your CF6 molecule. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's from group 1, my group 1. My group 2s, I have CO2. And for the CO2, again, carbon is black. And then your oxygens, we use red. So you're going to get 2 of the oxygens and then one black carbon. So that's for your CO2. Then we have the H2O. H2O, again, oxygen, it's red, hydrogen, white, and you want to have your 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen. That's that one. And that's group 2. My group 2s. And for my group 3s, I picked O2, and that's in the group, and this just shows your oxygen, your 2 oxygens. This is a linear molecule, so like we said, the oxygens were red, and that's what that looks like. It's a linear. Then we have the H2CO, which is this one. And this one is a trigonal planar. Okay. So we have the carbon again, because it's the center atom, the carbon. And then you have your hydrogens on the outside, and then you have your oxygen on the top. Okay. And these are my group 3s. Okay. Then for activity 4, all you're doing is counting the electronegativity of all 3 of your formulas. finding out the bond polarity and whether it's polar or non-polar, and that's pretty much it. You would need that to fill the rest of the worksheet out. In activity 5, you just going in yourself to fill out those questions. That's what activity 5 is. All right, thank you.